Hello, car nuts. I hope your week is unfolding as you intended. Welcome back to another Car Chronicles daily automotive news blink. I'm your host, Justin Rambo, and today's episode will cover news from both September 10th and 11th. Let's get right to today's stories. Fast, like really fast. It's like someone put it in a giant blender and hit the turbo button. Electric cars are everywhere. Governments want them, and Greta Thunberg demands them. However, the jury is out on whether the buying public wants them. It's a known industry fact that China owns roughly 70 to 80% of the EV battery supply chain in its current state. Legacy automakers are going bankrupt, literally, to develop and market EVs. Some companies are sticking to their guns. They're betting on different technologies, hydrogen, for example, or good old-fashioned hybrid power. Is this brave or foolish? Nobody knows. That's what makes it so exciting. In this rapidly evolving landscape, car makers are scrambling. They're trying to figure out what people will buy and how to actually build it. Given the state of the global supply chain, it's a mess, but a fascinating mess nonetheless. So buckle up. We're going for a spin through the crazy world of the modern car industry. Hold on tight. It's going to be a bumpy ride. BMW and Toyota are big names. They make millions of cars, but they're not fully on board the electric train. At least, not yet. They're hedging their bets. BMW is dipping its toes into hydrogen. They're developing cars that run on the stuff. The advantage? Refueling is quick, like filling up with petrol. The downside? Hydrogen is hard to make and store, and there are almost no filling stations. Toyota, on the other hand, is sticking with hybrids. They've been making them for years. The Prius, remember, hybrids combine a petrol engine with an electric motor. This gives you better fuel economy, but they're not fully electric. Are BMW and Toyota right to be cautious? Or are they backing the wrong horse? Only time will tell. It's a gamble. But then, fortune favors the bold. Sometimes. Remember when everyone was shouting about electric cars? Yeah, well, it seems some car makers weren't listening properly. They're now doing U-turns, sharper than a politician changing their mind. Ford, Hyundai, and Volvo all went big on EVs. They promised us the world. Electric dreams, zero emissions. The future was electric, but now they're pumping the brakes a bit. Supply chain issues are partly to blame. Getting hold of batteries is tough and expensive. Plus, not everyone wants an electric car just yet. Some people like the sound of a roaring engine, the smell of petrol. So, these car makers are adjusting their plans. They're still making EVs, but they're also investing in other technologies. Hybrids, hydrogen, maybe even steam power, who knows? It's all to play for. Next up, Cadillac sharpens up. A new sports coupe enters the ring. Cadillac. The name conjures up images of big, comfy saloons driven by old men with dodgy toupees. But Cadillac wants to change that. They're getting sporty, aggressive, and they're starting with a new sports coupe. This ain't your grandpa's Cadillac. It's sleek, low-slung, with a mean-looking grille, and a powerful engine, obviously. Details are scarce, but expect something that'll make you sit up and take notice. Cadillac is taking on the Germans, BMW, Audi, Mercedes, the big boys. Can they compete? It's a tough ask, but the new sports coupe is a statement of intent. Cadillac is back, and it means business. Next up, Dodge Hornet RT. buzzing with performance. Dodge. The name is synonymous with muscle cars, big engines, lots of horsepower, and a healthy disregard for fuel economy. But even Dodge is embracing electrification, sort of. Enter the Hornet RT. It's a plug-in hybrid, which means it has a petrol engine and an electric motor. But don't think for a second that it's gone soft. This is still a Dodge. The Hornet RT packs over 285 horsepower, and it can do 0 to 60 miles per hour in under 6 seconds. That's quick. It's also got a power shot feature, which gives you an extra burst of acceleration, just what you need for overtaking slow-moving Priuses. The Hornet RT is a sign of things to come. Dodge is embracing the future, but without forgetting its roots. It's a delicate balancing act, but if anyone can pull it off, it's Dodge. Next up, Mercedes-Benz S-Class EV, electrifying luxury. Mercedes-Benz, the three-pointed star, a symbol of luxury, comfort, and technological prowess. And now, they're taking another snap on the electric car market with the updated EQS. This is no ordinary electric car. This is the S-Class, the pinnacle of Mercedes engineering. It's packed with technology, from advanced driver assistance systems to a massive touchscreen display. And of course, it's luxurious. Think plush leather seats, massaging functions, and a sound system that'll make your ears bleed. The S-Class EV is aimed squarely at Tesla. The update increases range to over 500 miles per charge. It's a direct challenge to Elon Musk's dominance. Can Mercedes beat Tesla at their own game? It's a battle of titans, and we can't wait to see who comes out on top. Next, the road ahead, navigating the future of mobility. The automotive industry is at a crossroads. Electric cars are here to stay, but they're not the only game in town. Hydrogen, hybrids, and who knows what else are all vying for a piece of the pie. It's a time of great uncertainty, but also great opportunity. Car makers are experimenting, innovating, pushing the boundaries of what's possible, and that's exciting. Who will be the winners and losers? It's too early to say. But one thing's for sure, the next few years are going to be fascinating. Hold on tight. The ride is just getting started. And with that, we have reached the end of this episode. With all these news stories happening so fast, we will keep you updated up to the minute with our daily automotive news. Blink. I'm your host, Justin Rambo. Be sure to like and subscribe and tune in daily for updates. Peace.